The air was thick with intrigue as the sun rose over Subic Bay. Something was happening, something no one expected. Massive NATO cargo ships had arrived, their hulls brimming with combat vehicles and advanced military equipment. It wasn't just a shipment, it was a declaration, one that would ripple far beyond the shores of the Philippines. Why here? Why now? In a world teetering on the edge of geopolitical instability, these questions demand answers. The Philippines, a nation often caught in the middle of power struggles, suddenly finds itself in the spotlight. What role is it being asked to play, and what does this mean for the region? One thing is certain, the arrival of this military aid is no ordinary event. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Subic Bay isn't just a port. It's a name that carries decades of history, power, and strategic importance. Located along the western coastline of Luzon, it has long been a gateway to the Asia-Pacific, a region that has seen its share of wars, alliances, and power plays. During the Cold War, Subic Bay stood as one of the United States' most important naval bases. It was the nerve center of their operations in the Pacific, a symbol of America's reach into Southeast Asia. But in 1992, the U.S. presence at Subic Bay ended, and for a while, the port seemed destined to fade into history. Yet history, as it often does, had other plans. The rising tensions in the South China Sea and the growing assertiveness of China have thrust Subic Bay back into the spotlight. Its strategic location makes it the perfect hub for military operations, a staging ground for anything from defense to deterrence. Now, with NATO's involvement, the stakes have been raised even further. The South China Sea isn't just any body of water. It's a critical artery of global trade, responsible for transporting goods worth trillions of dollars every year. But more than that, it's a zone of contention. China's expansive territorial claims, often backed by aggressive military maneuvers, have made it a flashpoint of international concern. For the Philippines, the stakes are deeply personal. They've been at the center of territorial disputes, facing off against a much larger and more powerful neighbor. The arrival of NATO combat vehicles isn't just a military development. It's a turning point in a story that has been brewing for years. Picture this: the horizon dotted with the shapes of massive cargo ships, their steel hulls slicing through the waters of Subic Bay. As they draw closer, the enormity of their cargo becomes clear. Dozens of combat vehicles, armored units gleaming under the sun, and advanced military equipment emerge one by one. This isn't just another shipment. It's a spectacle, a powerful display of capability and intent. The vehicles rolled off the ships, each one a testament to NATO's commitment to its Southeast Asian partner. There were armored vehicles designed for both defense and offense, communication systems that could link soldiers across the battlefield in seconds, and other advanced equipment that many nations could only dream of having. For the Philippines, these were more than just tools of war. They were a lifeline, a reassurance that in an increasingly dangerous world, they weren't alone. The timing couldn't be more significant. As China's influence grows, its military presence in the South China Sea has become a source of constant tension. The Philippines, with its limited military resources, has often found itself outmatched. This shipment of NATO equipment, however, shifts the balance. It's a direct response to the growing threats, a message that the Philippines is prepared to defend its sovereignty with the backing of some of the world's most powerful militaries. But this arrival raises questions. Was it a calculated move by NATO to strengthen its foothold in Asia? Or was it a defensive maneuver aimed at protecting a key ally from an increasingly assertive China? But with every opportunity comes a challenge. Aligning closely with NATO sends a clear message to China, and it's not one that Beijing is likely to take lightly. For years, the Philippines has tried to balance its relationships with major powers, maintaining ties with the United States and its allies, while avoiding direct conflict with China. Now, with NATO's involvement, that balance may be harder to maintain. Will this newfound military strength serve as a deterrent, convincing potential aggressors to think twice? Or will it escalate tensions, drawing the Philippines deeper into a conflict it has long sought to avoid? These are the questions that hang over this moment. What's clear, however, is that the Philippines is no longer willing to stand on the sidelines. This is a statement of intent, one that declares to the world, the Philippines will defend what is theirs. Predictably, this development has not gone unnoticed. All eyes are now on China. Beijing has long viewed foreign military presence in the region as a threat to stability. This recent NATO involvement only adds fuel to the fire. China's response is expected to be firm. Their claims over the South China Sea remain unwavering, and any foreign interference is seen as an encroachment on their territory. Will this move escalate tensions to dangerous levels? Meanwhile, security analysts are divided. Some hail the arrival of NATO equipment as a crucial preventive step to counterbalance China's dominance. Others fear this could backfire, leading to an arms race in a region already brimming with unease. Amidst all of this, the world watches, wondering if this moment is the prelude to a larger conflict. On the ground, the reactions are mixed. Many Filipinos see the NATO shipment as a sign of international solidarity. It's reassuring to know that powerful allies have their back in these turbulent times. But not everyone shares this optimism. Concerns are mounting that this could worsen the already fragile relations with China. Could this move pull the Philippines into the crosshairs of a major conflict? For some, the equipment represents hope. For others, it's a reminder of the price of geopolitics. But one thing is clear. No one is indifferent. How will this story unfold? What role will the Philippines play in shaping the region's future? The answers remain uncertain, but one thing is undeniable. This partnership with NATO has sent ripples far beyond Subic Bay. The Philippines is no longer a mere observer in this geopolitical drama. It's a key player, and its next steps could redefine the balance of power in Southeast Asia. So, what do you think? Is this a bold step towards securing peace and stability, or a risky move that could ignite further tensions? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with those who need to know. Stay tuned for more updates as this unfolding drama continues to shape the world we live in.